Hi guys, it's Mike here from KES Bushcraft Down Under. Today I'm at the planning stage of building a Victorinox 93mm alox Voyageur. Now for those that don't know, the Voyageur was an 84mm, like the Cadet and the Bantam, with basically a main blade, combo tool and a set of scissors. This is one I knocked up some years ago. So the scissors to make those come out of a golfer, and they're really hard to get. So over the years I've managed to score a few. So I've added scissors to Cadets, scissors and wood saws to Cadets. Now the wood saw comes off what's called a walker, easy to get. Scissors, not so much. So at my local market I picked up this 2-layer compact in 91mm, and it's actually quite a nice knife. What I don't like about it is the back springs, its thickness. It's actually as thick as a Pioneer X. So I wish they would do a 91mm Victorinox without the corkscrew. I don't know how many wine bottles you guys are tackling, but I'm not tackling that many myself. So my thoughts were, same tool set in 93mm. So there's going to be some issues. So this is one of my favourite knives. It's the Victorinox Pioneer. It actually came before the Soldier. 2-layer. It's about 12mm thick. It's about perfect for EDCing in your pocket. It slips in your pocket really great. It's got a great tool set. Yeah, it's got a ream, which is really handy for fire steels, can opener, cap lifter, flat bladed screwdriver. Absolutely brilliant knife. So I used to modify these by adding scissors. Then the Pioneer X came along with scissors, and it sort of made it not worthwhile. So back in the day, I would buy Victorinox Solo for the back spring, so I got a nice smooth back spring. I would strip a 91mm, so the 91s have a 2.5mm pivot pin here. The aloxes have stronger pivots, so they're a 3mm, so I have to drill this out, which takes a carbide drill, and it sort of worked reasonably well. It didn't part perfectly well like the 91s do, but it did the job. But so that modification sort of went out the wind when Victorinox started doing them. So to get this in a 93mm, I'm going to need some donor knives. So the Combi tool, not many of these guys have it. So the compact, this is an $80 knife if you were buying it new, so that's a bit ouchy. A Solo is 47, so yeah, we're really getting up there. And a Pioneer X is 85. So as rough as it sounds, possibly getting the right back spring, the scissors, maybe gutting this. So the plan is to lose these two tools and replace that with one Combi tool on the same plane as the main blade, and the scissors were on this side. So that should be fairly straightforward, I hope. So now, first issue I can see is the Combi tool seems to be thinner than the base of the main blade. I haven't got the world's greatest vernier, but as far as I can see, it's about 0.3 of a mil. So what I'm hoping is I can make that, which is the keyring spacer, that's off a 91, I can tell by the hole size. That's off a 93, so that would give me the template I would need to recreate. And by adding those two together, as if I don't, it'll flop around. We'll be pretty close. So I think that's the plan. I'm not 100% certain. Everything else I've pretty well got. So I've got some brass rod in 2.5mm for the centre pin, 3mm for the end, and I think that'll be an interesting project, guys. Anyway, if you're interested in watching me destroy some pretty expensive pen knives, that's what's coming up.